until the door shut.
Alrighty. So, without further ado, are we ready?
I am
Yes.
as ready as I'll ready as I'll ever be. Hey, wait a minute! This is music to roleplay
I'm
vampires.
very excited.
Yes. Okay. A lot happened last time. So, Alistair, Ophelia, and Rhys reported to the Camarilla Bayou to, Salem, you're echoing a little bit.
Oh, it's probably the fan. Hang on.
Okay. Are you wearing headphones?
No, I'm not.
That would probably help.
Okay, honey, I think you have my earbuds.
Oh, I do.
You.
Oh,
We do have Averjoe today.
Man, how's it going, buddy?
Don't
Full
be
house?
racist. I am a racist.
Wait.
Alright. So,
Interesting context to jump into.
howdy. Alright. So,
Never jumped into a call with somebody saying they're a racist. Huh.
okay, we've gotten very off track already.
This is a hell of a full house tonight. We have
Yes.
a lot of fuck shit.
Alright.
But you know, I don't take the shits. I just disturb them. So you know, it's kind of why I'm here.
Okay,
I just-
so, without
Master.
further ado, so Alistair, Ophelia, and Rhys reported to the Bayou Camarilla, while Marcus, Averjoe, and Sylvia went out and did their own thing. A couple of confrontations happened, learned a little bit. We open up back with Alistair, Ophelia, and Rhys at the docks of the bayou again. Waiting for the boat to take them back to the old riverboat with the notes and what they've learned and licking a few various wounds.
I would say tonight was a successful night.
Yeah,
if you could call being ripped in half like that.
You're over exaggerating. I've had my arms ripped off. This is nothing.
Ophelia, we're not like you. This hurts.
You're kindred just like me. I fail to see what you're speaking of.
Regardless if it's a silver bullet or a knife in the chest, it still hurts like hell.
You just gotta know when to ignore the pain.
I wish I could.
Right,
I
so
haven't
you've been in
had
the
Silver
military.
touch me in so long, man. Oh.
Granted, I still think that's interesting that you can't touch Silver. Well, now we know. Ophelia goes into her phone and, goes into a little tab on her notes that says gifts. Under Rhys, it says beautiful, ornate, silver medal, and she just deletes. And it's like,
That's so thoughtful of Ophelia. I love this lore drop.
just,
She just has notes in her phone about presents.
it's like, Alistair, how you feeling? A little less grumpy, a little more up to do.
I'm still wrapping my head around a lot of things. I mean, this is the first. Well, apart from the fact that this is the first time I've actually had to kill someone, apart from my incident, that fragment we found of the Book of Nod, that is concerning because the particular passage that is written here.
Well, I mean, the Sabbat are the Sabbat. What are you gonna do?
I'd rather them not summon some demon vampire. Can that happen?
Oh, believe me, believe me, smarter people have tried and have failed.
I fear the stupid, unfortunately, more than the smart.
It's the Sabbat. We don't have much to worry about. Sure, they're organized, but they're still them.
I
True,
guess.
but this passage is from the Chronicle of Secrets. This is the Awakening of the Dark Father. There's only one particular path of the Sabbath that this applies to. And
You're
if
being cryptic, why?
I have a feeling we may be dealing with the path of Cain.
Oh, okay.
Great. Like I needed to hear that name again.
Ophelia is just like, just another Sabbat, just another branch of the Sabbat. Lights a cigarette and offers one to Rhys.
Rhys, who's dealing with silver, has struck his face. I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I think at this point I need a drink. And God, do I feel like I need a nap.
Don't worry, we'll get you a drink. Alistair, you want something to drink? Or you want to smoke? You want a drink?
I'm good without the smoking.
Jeez, why am I? Jeez, why can't you? Why am I the one stuck with the people that don't smoke?
I
have a quick
I am
retcon.
drinking.
Oh,
I'm gonna say, I forgot that they did go to Broken. Like, we finished up at Broken last time.
yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, right.
I'm gonna say this happens before then. So.
Okay.
Intermediate.
Yeah.
Got you.
Ophelia is just like, oh, why did I get stuck with the ones that don't smoke?
I
It's
do
not like
drink.
it's bad for us.
The sound of a motorboat comes through the gloom of the bayou, and you see the familiar boatman and Alia. It's Alia, right?
Sharon. Yeah. Sharon.
Welcome back. What did you find?
Just that a bunch of uppity emo fucks really want to cause some havoc. Nothing new.
You seem to have been put through the ringer.
I've been through worse.
Quickly come aboard.
Thank goodness.
You all are ushered onto the boat again, and it's a familiar trip back to the decrepit old riverboat, still lit up with buzzing electric lights. You make your way down into the depths where Prince Hélène is at the altar again.
Evening.
Ah, bon chers. Come, have a seat. I see that you were successful, though. You were worse for wear, considering.
Believe me, the other guys are doing a lot worse than we are.
I can imagine. Come sit. Alia, can you grab them refreshments, please?
She nods and disappears into the gloom.
I have no need for refreshments. I've a bit of a particular taste, and Ophelia pulls out like her shaker cup. I'm good. I've got my own thing.
Understood, but I would be unhospitable if I did not offer you any.
Believe me, unless you've got anything unless you've got anything fresh and beating back there, you will be of completely no use to me.
She'll kind of like do the anime headbend of, huh, and think about it. I will come back to your requests in a moment. Come, tell me what you found.
Alistair, you're the one who found all the freaky shit, so I'll let you deal with the freaky shit.
No, freaky is an understatement. This is what I managed to recover in my own investigation while Ophelia made a quite delightful distraction.
Someone had.
Right.
Someone had to. Rhys, do you want a juice box?
Yeah.
There you go.
Alistair.
Alistair
Yep.
hands the fragment from the Book of Nods to the prince.
Helen's eyes will brighten. Ah, modest. Interesting. Oh. Then she'll see something specific in the fragment of Nod. Oh, interesting. Well, this is news. She'll take up the note about Eve specifically.
You all recall that you heard some of the escaping Sabbat members talking about someone named Eve leading
Did I
this
hear that?
operation at the church. I'm gonna say maybe Rhys did.
Yeah, it's like, I don't think Ophelia did. She was at the very front of the church
Yes.
beating the shit out of two people.
Yeah,
Rhys
that
definitely
sounds
heard
about
it.
right.
Yes. So, what can you tell us about this Eve character? She seems to be in charge of all the crazies.
Give a woman an inch, and she goes the mile. She'll stand up from where she was sitting at. Before it would seem like she was ready to hear your campfire story, quote unquote, so to speak. But now things have gotten serious. She was a part of my court specifically. Her name is Eve Sinclair. She was someone I personally found while she was with child and on the brink of dying. I had one of my fellow coterie members turn her to one of us, and she was someone that I considered a friend at one point. Because she was with child at the time, we broke when the child did not survive with her. So, she went on an obsessive streak, trying to use the necromancy gift given to her by Cain to resurrect children as a way to wake up for the life she lost. As you can see, that did not work out well for her. While sparing her on life was something I was willing to do because she begged and pleaded, I made sure that she lived with her sins. She now has a white skull mask crafted over and onto her face, and was promptly exiled and excommunicated from Masakata. When I became prince, I made it so that she had a blood fund out on her if she ever sets foot in New Orleans again. This escalates things to a whole new level. She'll start pacing the room, and comes like she's thinking as to what to do. Where did you find her? Or the mention of her? Rhys, was it?
Rise, Your Majesty. And, I overheard some of the Sabbat, talking about her. I don't know if she was actually there. It sounded more like that they reported to her.
Above board, these are neonates, right?
Roughly.
Roughly, yeah.
Yeesh. Yikes.
I think the
Sort
oldest
of,
of all of us is Average Joe.
Oh, you're talking about this current coterie, not the
Yeah, the
ones
current
that
coterie.
were... Current
Yeah, the current.
coterie...
I think Ophelia is
Most
like bridging
are...
on it.
Ophelia, Marcus, and Rhys are bordering on Ancile. Sylvia and Jade are neonates. Alistair is definitely Ancile.
Yes.
So we got level Ancillate to high level neonates. Got it. I would ask a favor again to go and search for her, but this needs a more careful hand. Unless this is something that you'd like to pursue for me, since you've found the information.
Well, it sounds to me like she wants to bring a war to New Orleans. Is that kind of what you were getting, Alistair?
That particular fragment is from the Chronicle of Secrets, and it details one particular path that the Sabbat follow.
Path of Cain.
That
I'm aware. This is not my first run-in with the Sabbat, and not my first run-in with Nodus of that particular path of morality either. It is simply a belief in a walk of life. It is not particularly magical in any sense, but they do hold their pride in the belief in the conquering of those we like to call antediluvians, where our bloodlines started.
started.
You young ones have so much to learn. She will observe you for a moment before pacing again.
Aaliyah comes back and whispers into Ellen's ear.
Oh, you're messaging me. Okay.
Yes, sorry.
No, you're good. Perfect. She'll pinch the bridge of her nose. You had a tail. I would love to discuss reward for your good work, but it will have to be another night. I will call for you, but for now you need to leave and be safe.
As you wish.
As you wish.
Oh.
Sorry, just clarifying something.
Wait a minute. Never mind. Reinsent. You're good.
Retcon quick.
Yep. Retcon.
Retcon. My bad.
Retcon.
You had eyes on you while you were investigating.
Any information as to who they may be?
Merely a van circling the church before driving off. Wait, above board, was that just now?
Yes, it was after, basically going to see the
Oh,
aftermath.
After. You have eyes on you, but it appears they were looking at your aftermath. You are safe for now. I would warn you to be careful. People like them, they will not stop until you are ashes.
Them? Who's them?
I found a gator.
Looks to Aaliyah like, should I tell them?
Ophelia comes back in with a decent sized, just saltwater croc.
You just
Your Grace, what?
like that? He just looks at you quizzically.
Please take it back outside.
Fine. Ophelia throws it out like the doorway and is like, alright, so what's this about people
So-
watching us and shit?
Animals is your thing? Is that what it is? It's
Crocodile.
animals.
No, I just got bored.
Rhys is just rubbing his forehead. Please ignore her. You were saying?
A scout has found that a van visited nondescript. It's circled the church before driving away, seemingly seeing what had happened in the aftermath.
That's what I said when I meant you have eyes on you. They're
Oh,
not
great.
necessarily following you, but you are being watched. So be aware. of that.
We assume this is. It is safe to assume this is more of the same ilk.
More than safe to assume that. I know Eve particularly well. She doesn't leave a stone unturned when she's on a trail.
You had best be careful, but you have done us a valuable service.
We're happy to
Considering
help.
that-
This is
Consider
our home.
Considering you have helped us a great deal and got us hurt, and got yourselves hurt in the interim, you each have a minor boon from me. Let
Nice.
Aaliyah or any one of my court know what you want specifically, and I will give it to you within the conscripts of a minor boon.
Elia hands back the coin to Ophelia. The debt that Elijah has incurred has been repaid.
She looks at the coin and tick, catches it back again. It has been a long time since I've used one of these. Though, I suppose it is still good to know that they carry some fortune here. Though, if anything, it just causes me more grief.
A gold dinar is rare.
Yes, but to have one means I have done things that I am not proud of. Anyway, unless y'all can help with real estate, I think I'll be good.
First off, Prince is fine. Secondly, let me know what you all want for the boon. Other than that, you're free to go.
I'll meet
The
you guys
boatman
outside.
will take you back. I will stay with her grace.
Appreciate it. And Rhys will do a small bow.
We will take our leave then.
Ophelia will do like a casual 3-finger salute, like a see ya.
Before you leave, Rhys, Aaliyah puts a hand on your shoulder, and as you turn to leave, she leans in your ear. Be careful, son of Solo, for you have someone who would use your blood in your midst. And sort of looks at Alistair as he leaves.
Rhys will kind of glance at Alistair as well, and then look back with a small smile. Thanks. I'll keep it in mind.
Be
Alistair
safe.
sees the exchange and looks quite confused by what is going on.
Ophelia
Oh,
is
boy.
daring, but in like a defensive way. She's still turned to head out the door. Her footing is the footing of someone who could easily spin around and be on someone within seconds.
Those
You
poor
all-
innocent babies.
All right, let's transition the scene here. Sin, you are free to head out, should you so wish, or you can remain and listen in.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna head out. I got some things to do. You guys are
Thank
the
you.
best. Mwah. Take care,
Yeah,
everybody.
thank you very much. Have a
Thank
good night.
you.
Aye.
See you soon.
Bye.
Night, Sin.
Good night.
It was
Aye.
a pleasure. Have a dear night.
All
Nipple,
right.
nipple, nipple, nipple.
I'm assuming that you all head out to Broken.
Yep, we deal with Molly.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's deal with damage. How much
Yeah.
damage is everyone at?
Whew. Ophelia's has a lot of that's a lot of damage.
I will say that we will be transitioning to the next night. So any willpower is restored.
Okay.
It is 1 rouse check to heal a point of superficial damage. It is 3 rouse checks to heal a point of aggravated.
And I'm already at 3 hunger, so I'll need to hunt
Quick
a
question
lot.
before, because we did,
Yes.
if we had a drink
Right.
there plus broken. So what would you say hunger is at, I guess?
How much did you drink at Broken?
At least 1 drink and then whatever Molly needed. At least for Rhys.
Okay, so Rhys, I'll say you're at hunger 1. Ophelia...
I can't satiate hunger unless I'm eating organs or flesh.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you at
I'll
least
need to
had some supplies at your home. So I'm gonna say that you managed to reduce 1.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll still need to go hunting, but I'll take it.
Let me pull up the other game, or the other thing, so I can see what Alistair is at. I know you had some superficial damage.
I think I've got 3 aggravated damage.
3 superficial.
Oh, 3 superficial. Okay.
Yes, and you're at 2 hunger.
Yes.
Alrighty, so preliminary rouse checks for everybody.
Okay.
And then we can do hunger, or we can do healing later. Or healing next. Lena, I will roll yours for you.
Okay.
Alright. Sylvia, you're at 3 hunger.
Shit, I'm at 3 as well.
Dang, me too.
Jade is at 2.
So on riff.
Yes, alrighty. So, okay. So, firstly, let's do those who are damaged. Start with Rhys. So yours is pretty quick. Don't really need to do like a whole scene about hunting. You've got a supply already.
Mm-hmm. And I think I was at 2 aggravated.
Yes, so it is 3 rouse checks to heal one of those.
Oh boy. Oh lord. Oh god. Alright, I healed
Your
one.
your beast is roaring at you at this point, shaking the bars of its cage. You're hungrier than you've probably ever been before in your unlife.
Yeah, Rhys hopefully can keep control of himself because he knows he has a stockpile in his home. So he
It's
would.
like 1 hunger, you will have to drink 2 blood bags.
Okay. How many would you? I don't think I have a count right now of how much he would have.
To go back to hunger 1, you would have to drink 6 in a row.
Okay. Let's have him drink. Would he have 4, do you think, left?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. So that would take me down to hunger 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So, he would probably tear open the refrigerator door, possibly damaging it as he's grabbing for the bags, and just rips them open with his teeth.
Just slurping them down.
Mm-hmm.
The beast
Do you
backs
drink
off
through your
a bit.
teeth, or do you just drink through your mouth? Questions.
There is a straw, by the way, like the IV straw.
He probably would have forgotten, at least for the first couple, to get through before he kind of re-civilized himself in a way, and instead drank
Made a bit
through
of
the
a
straw.
mess.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you're at 2 hunger. You still... The silver... Where did the silver hit you?
It was across the face, so on his cheek.
The burn recedes to half of what it was before. It's still there. You could probably get away with perhaps putting a bandage over it, but it's still ugly and red and crisp.
He probably would keep it for a while as a remembrance, since he did have to fight and kill with someone today, so he'll probably go to basically bandage it up.
Alright. So you aren't going to risk healing that last bit of aggravated right now?
Not right now.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's move over to Alistair. You've got 3 superficial damage, and you're at hunger 3. Well, yeah, wait, how much did you have at Broken?
I had
Or did
hunger
you not?
2.
Okay. So you're at hunger 3 right now. You're still beaten and bruised, pretty much. So...
I think the most damage was to my shoulder.
Yeah, your shoulder is... You're feeling it in your shoulder. Big old stab wound, I think. Various cuts and bruises across your face and your arms. So, do you want to go out and feed, or do you want to try healing with 3 rouse checks and risk it?
I'll risk with the rouse checks.
Right?
So 3.
Yes, and each time you will heal
Okay.
1 superficial.
Okay.
Your beast is very angry.
Oh,
It's
jeez,
basically
that was just
cursing
1.
at you in Italian.
Oh shit. That did not help.
Your beast. Okay.
So he's cursing in sign language because that's how
No,
all humans
Italian.
speak.
Okay. I haven't had someone reach hunger 5 before.
I've only done 2 rouse checks. I still have 1 left.
You can't heal anything else. You're too hungry. The beast basically is driving you at this point. I need a frenzy resist roll. So under real power, there's resist frenzy.
Yep, I see it. Oh boy, I haven't done one of these in ages. Did that work?
Did you click on it?
I'm pretty sure I did.
Try it again.
It's not clicking. It's not working.
Let me try. Oh, it's doing the pool size modifier thing.
Oh.
You succeed.
Oh.
You manage to quell the beast enough that you can hold control, but you cannot think of anything else but feeding. You need blood. You need to find it. You need to drink it. You need it. Nothing else is more important. So, Alistair, you're back on campus. What do you do in terms of feeding?
Oh. I see a student walking back from a night class in campus. From their textbooks, I could see that they did a phlebotomy class. So, using that to my advantage, I would like to approach the student and see if they would like to do a tutoring session regarding their blood.
Okay. How do you approach them?
I would just be casual. I will walk up to them.
Can I help you?
Did you just come from class just then?
Yeah, nursing. We were learning how to put in an IV. Why do you ask?
Well, I have a bit of a dilemma with a project I'm working on concerning blood transfusions. Would you be willing to help me with that?
Give me... Let's see, so... Charisma and subterfuge, I guess this would probably be...
This one's
the roll.
so that would be... Check. That is... 5. Okay. Let me see here. 3 successes.
He also got 3 successes, so he's a bit suspicious, but since you since you're the active kindred, I'm gonna say that he's a little bit suspicious. He might need a bit of further convincing, but he says, I mean, sure, but like, I mean, I don't really know you, dude. It's, I mean, I can show you my notes that I took. Or like we can go back and like I can see if we can practice on the models, but like I don't know.
Okay, I would like to use compel.
Okay. So charisma. Oh wait, no. It's since it's an unprepared mortal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually gonna have you roll for this because it might take a little bit of your concentration.
Okay. So is that charisma and dominate?
Yes.
Three successes.
He got 1. So you issue a command.
Come back to the dorm with me. It will only take a moment.
That might be a bit wordy. Compel is a simple command, single command. So perhaps follow me would be
follow me.
His eyes glaze over and he follows you wherever you lead him.
I lead him back to my private room in the dorm.
All right.
And even though Alistair despises doing this, I take what I need in order to slake my hunger.
How much do you try to take?
Let's see. Just enough that he appears as though he's disoriented, like he's drunk.
Okay. I need another frenzy resist.
Okay.
I'm gonna add a difficulty to this. You have to. I'm gonna add a difficulty to this. It's gonna be a difficulty of 3.
Okay.
You keep drinking. And drinking. And you slake 3 of your hunger. He is in a bad way at this point. You can feel his heartbeat sort of fluttering. His blood pressure is bottoming out. If he doesn't get help, he's gonna probably die.
I immediately pull back and try to think of what I can do because I'm in a state of shock and panic. Oh shit. I swore I would never do this again.
His head kind of lolls to the side. The fang marks are still fresh in his neck. His eyes sort of roll back, and he's sort of enjoying bliss of the vampire's kiss. Just sort of... You can see him sort of smile, and the smile sort of start to relax and fade as his consciousness is starting to become a bit less aware.
Oh, fuck.
What? What?
Everything will be alright. I just have to. I'll get you. I'll call 911. I'll get some help.
Do you lick the wounds first?
Yes, I quickly do that, and I find a bandage to cover the wound. And then
As you
grasp
lick
my
the
phone.
wound, the bite marks heal like they've never been there before.
Okay. Phone. Alistair grabs his phone and dials 911.
911, what is your emergency?
Yes, I would like to call for an ambulance. There's a student. He's in some sort of delirium. I don't know what's wrong with him. Could you please come and get him? He's in a really bad way.
Please stay calm, sir. Is the patient conscious?
Barely.
Can you describe what happened leading up to this? Please tell us. We're tracking the call right now.
Okay, he's a phlebotomy student. He was practicing. I'm guessing it was a practical assessment, and it went awry. Can you please get here as soon as possible? I'm not so sure how long he can stay conscious for.
Yes, sir. Please stay calm and on the line. An ambulance will be at your location shortly.
Thank you very much.
Do you know the person's name?
No, he's just a student that is on campus with me.
All right. Please stay calm, sir. The ambulance should be there within a few minutes. And sure enough, you can hear the sirens as the ambulance starts heading up the street. Sir, please, are you able to... Is the patient stable enough to leave for a moment where you can direct the paramedics?
No, but my dorm's not too far from the campus. It's the first building, and I'm on the second floor in room 14.
Thank you, sir. Please stay on the line until the paramedics reach you.
Okay.
Soon enough, there's a hammering at your door.
I immediately rush over and answer the door.
It is a flurry of activity as the paramedics roll in and scoop up the student. He is now unconscious at this point, but he is in good hands. The paramedics leave, and you are left alone.
I slump to the floor, shaking.
Oh, fuck. You still have your phone in your hands.
I immediately hang up.
Oh no, you hung up a while ago, but you still have your phone in your hand.
Okay. Shit, what do I do?
You can only think of one person that you could call.
Ghostbusters.
I dial a number.
The phone rings. A bit longer than you'd like it to, but is usually typical. It picks up. Alistair, I told you, only call me if you found the grimoire, if someone's dead, or if it's an actual emergency. I don't have time for this.
I almost drained someone.
There is a moment of silence. Again. What happened?
The Okay, I will relay everything, but I had to undertake a mission, and the beast almost completely took hold of me, and it was only supposed to be a temporary
Alistair.
thing.
Alistair! Calm yourself. From the beginning.
The grimoire has been located, but I was
Good.
asked to call. I was asked to go on another mission. At the behest of Prince Hélène.
And then?
Yes, the Sabbat have returned.
Another long moment of silence. Alistair, are you telling me that you both dealt with Hecata and you are in an area with Sabbat in it?
Yes. I did exactly what you asked, Lucrezia. I came here as the contact to retrieve the grimoire, and I end up embroiled in this. You cannot put this on me.
I do not. I just simply wish you would have told me sooner.
A little bit difficult when I went from one situation to another.
Do not
Forgive
get
me.
snippy with me, boy.
Forgive me. I just had to have a student taken to the hospital. I'm still reeling from that.
So you found the grimoire, and now you have been lassoed into service? And
Not
these
not
Sabbats are and you say these Sabbats have returned in this area.
That is what was ascertained during the reconnaissance I had to undertake at the behest of an anarch who needed assistance.
An anarch. All right.
Like I said, a lot of things happened in a very short period of time. But I have the grimoire in my possession. It is intact. Alistair looks down at the grimoire and notices a phrase, a title in Latin on it. The title in question is Imperium Sanguinis, which translates to the command of blood.
Okay. You relay this to Lucrezia?
Yes.
She is She is still silent for a moment. You have done well. However, we need to, before I go to the council with this, to the Chantry, I need more information. Is this an actual threat, like the Civil War, or is this another upstart?
When we relayed the information to her eminence, we found a fragment from the Chronicle of Secrets. She seemed quite worried.
The Chronicle of Secrets, which passage? You
The
hear the
Awakening
sound of pages turning.
The Awakening of the Dark Father.
It was just this one passage.
Yes, that was all I could find.
Just above board, I want to remind you that it was altered.
Oh, right.
Instead of fight, it was assist.
Okay. It was slightly altered. Instead of, let me find the stanza. Here we go. Instead of fight, it's been altered to assist.
Assist? Assist the Dark Father? Why would someone assist the Dark Father? I will need time. Alistair, you have done well, and I understand that it is stressful, and I have asked much of you. But I need more information to bring to the Chantry before we deal with this force.
I understand. I know that with you soon to become regent, you need all the foothold you can get.
Yes. Is there anything else of note? Who are these people that you are working for?
They are associates of the contact that you asked me to reconnaissance with.
They are associated with... Was it... Bumbleson? Gunderson. That is it.
Yes.
I see. So, who are they? Describe them.
They are an anarch. I'm assuming they're Bruja. They're quite rough around the edges, but they're quite kind-hearted regardless. The other is a Salubri.
You hear a long pause. Salubri.
Yes, is there a problem? Lucrezia?
Alistair. Do not associate with that salubri any more than you have to.
I don't understand.
Alistair, there are things about our history that you must understand, and you must know that the Tremere and the Salubri are enemies.
Why would they? I don't understand. Why would they be enemies? I thought the Sabbat were supposed to be enemies.
Alistair, I do not have time for this. Just know that they are enemies of us. The Sabbat are enemies, yes. But Salubri are rare. And there are many of us who would wish to see them erased. Or used.
What? Lucrezia, what aren't you telling me?
Alistair, there is much about Tremere history that you do not need to know. Not yet.
I will proceed with caution then. Is there anything else that I need to ascertain as to my mission?
Ascertain what the Salubri wants, and learn how large this force of Sabbat is. That is your mission. Protect the grimoire with everything you have.
I understand.
Do you know the reason why I chose you, Alistair?
You mean apart from being your childer?
Yes.
No, I do not.
You are smart. You learn quickly. And I hope that you will learn when to ask the right questions. Is that all you needed of me?
Yes, thank you for relaying what information you can. I will let you get back to your work.
I'm trying to figure out the Italian word for good night.
Good night in Italian in brackets.
Give me a second. Buonanotte.
Wait a minute, hang on. This guy's Italian. Oh, I don't like him.
Buonanotte, Alistair.
Buonanotte, Lucrezia.
She hangs up.
And above board, Alice's background is French and Britain, not Italian. Lucrezia is Italian.
Oh, I know. I don't like the fact that what's-his-face is Italian, because Ophelia does not have good Italian dreams.
They're not
All
good.
right.
Sexy.
All right.
Let's-
Alice hangs up.
All right. Let's move over to Ophelia. How much have you... Okay, so you still need to heal a lot.
Yes.
So let's do your damage rolls. So do you want to start with superficial and then do aggravated?
let's start with superficial, and then we'll. You know what? You know what? We'll play it by ear. We'll play it by ear.
Okay.
So. All right. It's 1 success. 2 success. 3 success. No, 1 failure. Let's.
You have one
And-
point left.
Let's go hunt.
All right.
It's gonna have to hunt a lot, so might as well get a bit of it done ASAP and stock up.
All right. Give me a wits and streetwise roll.
Street Rise is just an alternate version of Rise that was raised in the Bronx. 2 successes.
You easily find 2 people. However, whatever their transgressions, you can decide. Maybe somebody's fighting someone, or it's 2 rowdy party boys who got a little bit too rough and started harassing people.
Yep, Ophelia will go up to both of them and just. I would appreciate it if you kept down.
Yeah, fuck you. This is Bourbon Street.
Yes, and I work on Bourbon Street. Ophelia, pleasure to meet. Not that you'll remember.
Yeah, Ophelia, then get us a fucking beer.
Ophelia just lifts up 1 foot and kicks one of the guys into the alleyway. Just
Give me a strength and brawl.
strength and brawl.
10 dice.
Yes. 8 messy critical.
You kick. It's stronger than a horse's kick. It's stronger than any human or animal kick. You instantly kick him into the alleyway. The force shatters bone. He wheezes for air. His buddy runs into the alleyway, trying to help him up. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Normally I'd say I wish people like you would stop showing up. But if people like you stopped showing up, I wouldn't have anything to eat. And she's gonna grab the guy who's not hurt by the face and then just throw him into a nearby dumpster.
Another strength and brawl roll.
And I get a +1 because it's grappling. Yay. I'm glad we started remembering to use my specialties. That is a 10.
Another
Messy critical.
Yeah, you smash his head off the edge of the dumpster. It's over in an instant. Out cold. The
Ophelia.
other tries to crawl away but can't. His legs twitch but can't move.
Ophelia just kind of watches him as she pulls out her massive Rambo knife and just, stabs it into the buddy's chest and carves it open. You think that you're all tough, big talk, big words, big hopes. Reaches in, pulls out the guy's heart, and just. But in the end, when somebody's stronger than you, you're way too scared. Now, you've got the unfortunate task of still being conscious. Would that reduce my hunger to 0?
Yes. It is a fresh beating heart.
And so.
Raven. Good one. Good one. Okay.
Boo. Ophelia is gonna start some more rouse checks. So that's 1, 2, 3 for 1 aggravated.
Cool.
And then 1, 2, 3 for another aggravated.
And then just one more superficial.
And then she's all healed up, so she's kind of like Balder from God of War, just all right. Now, and she just leans down to him. Tell me your prophetic thoughts, your last wishes. Spoken like a true fuckboy, and she's just gonna grab the top of his head and turn his like neck at a right angle. Just all right. Time to get cleanup. She gets on the phone with her usual. I've got two fuckboys in an alleyway. One still with the heart, so try and be here quick. See if you can preserve that at ASAP. Other one heart is
Yep.
already gone. Just carve them up as usual.
Yep, usual cuts.
Yep, usual cuts.
You got it. Boop.
And Ophelia just lights a cigarette.
As you are waiting,
Mhm.
your phone buzzes.
And there ain't no holla back, girl. She
It
checks
buzzes. The song glitches out a lot. It's corrupted.
She taps her phone and swipes.
It just says, "Call me." Black screen.
Ophelia puts away her main phone and pulls out a burner flip phone, flips it open, and presses call on the one phone number that's in there. Yo.
Hold on a second. Hey, Popletta! I have some news for you.
Please tell me it's good news.
It's interesting news.
Go ahead then.
So, I was looking at the letter that you sent from the newspaper, the serial killer, that one.
Yeah.
So, I found a code.
A code.
Yes. So it turns out that the numbers, the stanzas, there are numbers on the letters at the bottom. The police left that out. So I put the numbers together. It made the number 118, and there were parentheses. It was a whole thing, but I deduced it to a. You're not going to like this, but it is a bubble verse.
Mother fuck. Please tell me you solved it.
I did. It took a bit of research, but I found the passage.
Go ahead.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me see. Book of Revelations.
The Bible?
Yes. See. I am he who lives and was dead, and behold, I am alive forevermore, and I have the keys of hell and of death.
In non-weird biblical phrasing, please.
That was the passage. I don't know how to summarize the passage.
Fuck. Alright, that's fair. Interesting. Could you
Yes.
send that to me in a text? I'll see if any of the more book nerds that I work
Yes.
with know anything about it.
Yes, I shall fax it to you.
Why do you still have a fax machine?
Puppetta, just let me do the thinking and you do the punching.
I'm insulted at that, but at the same time, it's the whole reason everything has gone well. I should also ask, how are things there? I know it's been a good several decades, but you know, has anything cooled down since then?
So, it's a lot quieter you left it.
Pardon?
It is quieter.
Well, that's good.
It's a shame. I almost missed your midnight howls.
Shut up. Those only came out when I had to deal with those groups of 12 people that the fucking Camarilla would send me after.
It's fun. Can you just imagine you coming back? The owl and the bull working together again.
Yes, and all of Europe would be coming after me.
I could come there.
Listen, you coming here would probably not end very well. One, because it would take you forever, and two, you have your haven. Granted, here in New Orleans, there are plenty of haunted places. I still don't know how you live in that museum.
They never, uh, they never check the vents.
It's not even the vents. You have a whole house built into this giant Victorian place. Especially with how you torment people.
Well, I'm sure that, Signorina, Molly will not mind if I visit.
Just make sure to let me know before you show up.
Will, but it looks like you could use a little bit of backup sometimes.
I need less physical backup and more knowledge-based backup. I'm the only person here who can punch with a damn.
Alright. Well, if you, what was I saying? I apologize. I got notification.
You were telling me about the passage?
Yes, yes. That was fun. Please send me another one if it comes up.
I will. The simple fact that I'm having to contact you just means that shit's getting wild. And to think, I came all the way here to get away from this shit.
Yes. I will do my best to look into, Senior Kingmaker as well. Unfortunately, still no, big hits. But I am asking some of my other circles.
If anything, that should be an even bigger red flag is that there's very little hits on him. Because there's very few people that are like me, where you can't really find anything on him.
Well, he is a politician, so.
Exactly. He should be all over the fucking place. Just keep me updated. Even if Marcus is dealing with that 2-bit wannabe fuck nugget, I'd much rather keep him out of my territory.
Alright. Ciao, cara popetta.
See ya. And she hangs up, and she just kind of crushes the phone into dust in her hands. Just.
It's at that point that Sean rolls up.
Ophelia is just tired, and she just hands Sean the money and is like, just get it done.
Yeah, I got it.
Anyways, and Ophelia just is lights her cigarette and is, whew. Well, there's only one thing left to do when I'm bored and don't have anything else to do. And she starts walking.
Where does she go?
I'm gonna message you because it'll be funny.
Okay.
Don't say
Does this...
anything, but it'll be funny.
Okay. Hold that thought. Let's transition over to Sylvia. It's, you've taken a night to recover after what Averjoe and Marcus were up to. Lena, what is Sylvia currently doing tonight? Probably off work at this point.
Yes. I don't know. Probably rotting. She's probably
Just rotting in bed?
doom scrolling. Rotting. She hasn't been doing this.
Alright. You are
Why are you
still
so
a little
far
bit...
away?
Oh, hang on.
Is your mic being a pain?
Sorry, only one of my headphones has the microphone part, and I always forget which one it is. So now it's here.
Awesome.
Yay!
I'll say that finals week, on top of what you experienced, is probably what's causing you to be a little bit stressed out. And the beast is still a little bit,
I'm so hungry. I'm hangry, bro. I'm literally
Yeah.
hangry.
But you're in bed with some good old executive dysfunction.
Yep.
Templeton is curled up on your head.
He's the best.
You are scrolling through your phone. You see... What site are you on?
Instagram, baby.
You get a notification on Instagram.
Oh.
Someone has updated.
Is it my husband?
It is.
Oh. Technically, we're still married. We never got divorced. Actually, no, we did get divorced, didn't we? I forget.
I think you did.
Yeah, okay. My ex-husband.
And that's a good
because
thing,
he had
too.
to. He won my daughter in custody battle. So, yeah.
And that's a good thing, too, because the picture is of him holding hands with Heidi, and on the other side, a woman you've never seen before.
Oh, no! Sylvia wants to kill her.
A woman with dark hair and a beautiful, beautiful smile.
I want to kill her.
She's tagged in the photo.
I immediately stalk her entire everything.
You can see that she's pretty successful. It looks like she works for a nonprofit. She's very charitable. And she has a picture of Heidi on her page.
Oh, that's see you next Tuesday. Better not be anywhere near my daughter.
It's said, the caption reads, "Girls' Day Out. Love you, Heidi."
Heidi doesn't have an Instagram.
I know.
She's posting it for her followers. What a biatch.
Do you want to give her a name, or should I?
Felicity.
No, that's no. I don't know. Do you have one?
Let's call her Sarah.
Sarah's fine.
Yeah. Sarah, this lovely woman, is
so lovely.
Mm-hmm. Your beast stirs. It's hungry. And Templeton sort of peers over as his whiskers tickle your forehead, sort of sniffing curiously.
Well, Sylvia tells Templeton, if we ever see this woman, it's on sight, Templeton. I've never killed before, and it's against my values, but it's on sight.
He sort of stands up on his hind legs and sort of waves his paws, almost as if trying to salute. Then your phone vibrates, and a sort of alert noise goes off. It's an amber alert. Or a silver alert, I believe. It's a missing person. Do you click on
I click it.
the...
I love the drama. I love the tea. Yeah. Sylvia clicks it.
You scroll through the article. It describes a young man, Justin Lopez, last seen on Tulane campus. It's the young man that Marcus and Averjoe were contacted about.
Does Sylvia know that?
He looks familiar. You would have seen him.
What did they do to him?
The guy that they had to grab the pound of flesh from. That Sylvia requested they leave alive.
Oh, shit. That's right. I remember that now. Oof. Sylvia doesn't like thinking about that. She is overcome with this feeling that she has to know what happened to him, but she's too afraid to call out her friends. But she almost wants to, like, oh, I guess you can't call Averjoe. She almost wants to email Averjoe and be like, what? Does this have anything to do with you? Let's say she does that. Let's say she emails Averjoe a screenshot of this and says, did you have anything to do with this?
Averjoe?
You get a text back that says, new phone, who dis?
I say, don't confess to a crime in this email. Just come over outside of where I live.
Noted. Where? When?
Now. My
Oh,
apartment.
Lord, I'm coming.
I didn't even tell you who I am. You know who I am.
Probably has like a signature at the bottom of her email.
Yeah,
Nah, there's about 3 people that he thinks it is, and it takes him after one wrong move, or one wrong stop, he gets to her house.
he tries multiple. That's really funny.
You just hear basically the bus kind of come up, and a horn just honks. Just
It's the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
no, it's the first
I
few
was
notes
imagining
of
the
the
Exorcist
Steven Universe
music.
song.
Oh, I was imagining the Exorcist music.
That's just some doot 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 doot.
Funny.
The most unenthusiastic funny I've heard yet. I love it.
It is funny.
Thank you. Anyways, Averjoe just walks out. Right place?
Yes. Did you kill this guy? What's going on?
Which
Why
guy
is he missing?
and who?
You and Marcus, right?
Right.
Didn't you guys have some kind of beef with this rando, and then I begged for you not to kill him, but now he's missing anyway? It's like, what the hell is going on? This is crazy town. Crazy pants, crazy town.
There's a glaze that goes over his eyes for a moment, and then he refocuses. Right, you're jogging that memory. No, sorry. Yesterday was a very emotional time for me. I'm glad we had the time we did. We did have a little bit of... Yes, we did. As for memory, I'm like 90, 80. No, 90% sure that we didn't kill the guy.
Okay. Do you know what happened to him?
Well, I'm starting, and he goes into his cloak real quick and grabs a notepad and kind of flips a few pages. Right. I don't know what happened to him after I left, but as far as I know, and as far as my connection goes with Zaza, he usually listens to what I request, so I don't think he's dead. Zaza, short for Xavier, as you remember. Now,
Love that.
What?
Love that.
I think Marcus talked to them a little bit longer, I think. I was kind of out of it. It was a long day. And then we got tattoos. That was fun.
Wow. What a day. I remember you guys getting a tattoo, because I didn't get a tattoo.
I remember
Well,
that. How are you feeling, by the way?
oh my god, I feel like shit. I need you to find out why he's gone and let me know, and I'll just be here rotting in my bed.
You know, that sounds like a rough time. When I'm having some rough times, I try to find some friends. And I'm perpetually having a rough time, so let's go find some friends.
Oh, Jesus Christ, fine.
I think, do you have Marcus's? I think Marcus, and then we could meet over at the bar and meet more people or something.
Yeah, let's
Marcus
just
has
go
more
to the bar.
information than I do. Ooh, bar. Noted. Okay. Come on in, I guess.
Sylvia is wearing the same clothes she's worn for 7.5 days.
I don't know if Averjoe really notices that. It's not really his thing to notice.
That's great. That's really good,
On the time
actually.
scale.
That's really actually good for me, actually. That's great.
All right. So you're heading to Broken, correct?
Yep.
Lovely. Are you gonna call Marcus on the way?
I'd say that Averjoe would probably get in contact with him in some way, whether it be by owl or pager.
Let's say you borrow Sylvia's phone. Is that all right?
Yes.
Let's cut over to the apartment. Shady Oaks. Jade, Marcus, you're having a lovely night in when Marcus's phone rings.
I think Marcus lets out a sigh as Jade and Marcus are cuddled up on the couch, wrapped in a blanket, watching the Great British Bake Off.
Choice.
I love that.
It's like, man, just the one night we both had off. Okay, let's see who it is.
I answer, and I'm like, hello?
Hello. Is this Marcus?
Averjoe. Oh, what a pleasant surprise. What's going on?
I was just going out with our friend Sylvia, and there was a lot of stuff that went down yesterday. And by the way, and he kind of like hushes in closer to the phone. Thanks for everything yesterday. That it's something I haven't received that I've needed for a bit. So thanks.
Of course.
Anyways, this wonderful friend of ours would like to know more about what we did yesterday, and I remember a good 3/4 of it, which is surprising. The other quarter might need some help fitting in. We're going to Broken if you want to head over. Hope I'm not intruding on anything.
Just kind of enjoying the night in, but I guess we can get dressed and head over to the bar and see some friends.
You know what? I'll put on my best vest.
Sounds great, actually.
Cool, 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 cool. Hope to see your style flare up the place. Anyways, I'm about to hit like 50 potholes in a row, so I gotta go. Bye.
Just a loud ka-chunk, ka-chunk,
Bonk,
ka-chunk,
bonk, bonk, bonk,
ka-chunk.
bonk, 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 ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk. Sylvia is just stone-faced. She does not respond. Templeton is scrambling. Templeton almost fucking hits the dashboard.
All right.
Marcus looks at
say-
Jade and is like, "Want to head out to the bar for a little while?
You
Seems
know
like our
what?
friends are meeting up."
Yeah, we haven't seen. Well, I haven't seen the group in a hot second. Should probably check in with them. Make sure they don't think I'm dead. Well,
That's a real knee slapper there, mate.
All right, Marcus.
Right. Go
It's
ahead.
at this point you also get the silver alert, and you definitely recognize who's missing.
Aw, poor guy. I wonder what happened. And Marcus clears the alert before anything else.
Jake kind of looks at her, just like, what was that?
You'll get it in a moment.
Oh,
Seems to be an alert out for a missing person.
interesting.
I will be 100% honest with you. I may or may not have had a hand to play in that. I do not know what's going on now, but
Okay. As long as it doesn't come and bite us in the ass, it's fine. But
I want to say it won't, but I can't guarantee. And
yeah,
I'm not going to be one to lie to you.
it's alright. We'll figure it out.
I mean, the fact that the one time I get involved, we get a missing person going across the internet. But how many times has a person just gone missing because of Ophelia?
There's like 3 other alerts that come in.
I don't know why, but I feel like it's Ophelia. I don't know why.
That was really great timing, sis. That's
Who
fucking
knows?
funny.
You know, I have the same feeling, but let's get dressed.
Yeah. Let's get going.
Alrighty. Let's head back over to Alistair. You get another knock on your door.
What is it this time? I go and it's the door.
Yo.
Oh, Ophelia. I was not expected to see you on campus. What's going on?
I'm bored. Just murdered 2 people, so. Ate some food. Healed up my hand. Shows her, like, now healed hand.
You sure you don't have a permanent scar there? Or have you just...
I mean, I've got more permanent scars from the plethora of bullet holes I got when I was younger, but we're not gonna talk about that.
About to say, that hand of yours looks like you had sprouted another finger.
I'll be fine. Anyways, what are you doing? What you up to? Why do you smell like regret?
It's nothing. By the way, have we had any more information about the Sabbat cell that we encountered last night?
Oh yeah.
Cell. Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah, God, I don't want to. Yeah, my contacts, they're faxing me something over down at Broken. So if you want to swing by, we can go check it out.
You know what? I actually could use it. I actually could use a drink.
See, there you go. Give in to your worst inhibitions. We have our entire unlife to regret the decisions we make.
Yeah. Let's just go.
Ophelia is just watching and just. So, you smell like you almost killed someone.
Um, just an accident. That's nothing to worry about.
Mm-hmm. Did the little angry thing in your tummy get a little too angry?
They're not dead.
Anger, aggression.
They're not dead.
I didn't know I wasn't muted. My bad.
It's like, they're not dead? Oh, hey, they're not dead. Hey, they're not dead. Listen, better than me. The two guys that that I fed from, they are dead. Extremely dead. And actually probably being turned into fillets as we speak right now.
It's at this point that you also receive the multiple silver alerts.
Oh, hang on a second. That was me, 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 that was me. Hey, this one's not me.
Excuse me, what?
Huh? Oh, this particular silver alert wasn't caused by me. All the others were caused by me.
A silver alert is basically an amber alert, but it's for an adult.
Is Sylvia there yet? Have we arrived?
Why did you just describe?
You're all en route.
Why did you describe all those alerts as though you just went on a shopping spree?
Listen. Do you want to know the particular, as they're like walking, it's like, do you want to know the particular type of people that I hunt?
Well, not in those exact words. I mean, you have to reduce stress in your life, but I don't think killing people equates to that.
I'm an organivore. I have no choice.
Noted.
As such, the people that I hunt are people who will never be missed.
I suppose that's one way to kill them with kindness.
It's not kindness. It's not kindness. I shattered a guy's ribs. I left him alive for long enough to have him watch him eat his friend's heart before I chastised him for being an asshole.
So, are there any other reasons you commit murder apart from not wanting to go to prison, or is that all you have?
Elaborate.
Well, it's funny how you talk about killing a person. It's you just have a very cavalier way of saying it.
I mean, unlike you and most of the other kindred I've met, you all are able to just stick your fangs into people's necks and slurp out their red juice and go on with your lives. Me, unfortunately, I need the flesh, and I need the blood. I need the flesh and the organs. Only way to really obtain that freshly is to hunt myself. And the only way I can hunt, I can ensure that the people that are getting killed for it aren't people that are, decent people, are by doing it myself.
I suppose that's one way of. I suppose that's one way of.
Also, it's
Calling
not
it.
like I'm over here trying to claim that I'm a good person or anything.
I never said that.
I never said you did say that. I'm just stating that there are some people out there who will do the same things that I do, but claim that they're not a good, claim that they're a good person because they only go after the bad people. I'm not a good person. I don't try to be a good person. The the ideological and societal logic of being a good person is stupid. Because being a good person according to society means bending over and letting the rest of the world fuck your ass while you just take it gladly.
Spoken like a true Bruja.
So, how does trash
Did I hear
day
ass
go? If
fucking?
that's the case.
I just define trash day.
Well, do people receive all the trash bags on the side of the road? Are body parts discarded?
What are you
Or
talking
is
about
that
trash
just a
bags?
normal
I have a
day?
guy that comes and picks up the bodies.
Well, I don't know how you operate. I barely know you.
Yet I was able to find your dorm room.
It's a university campus. I'm pretty sure you could find the right side of a barn here.
You'd be surprised. Though I think I'm a little more surprised at how many people I see on the campus that I see regularly at my bar. To get an education.
I suppose it depends. But aside from the shopping list of victims here, what do you mean one of them wasn't you?
I mean, it's not complex. I'm not like Marcus, where I'm like all flowery with my words, or like Sylvia, who we're not even sure if half the time what she's saying is real or another one of her weird, like, visions or whatnot. I'm very forward with what I mean. One of the people that was listed, I did not cause.
Do you think someone else might have
Yeah,
off this
probably.
person?
Yeah, probably.
Anyway, you were saying that you were getting information and facts to you about the Sabbat cell. What
No, no,
have they
it's
found?
kind of sort of. It's more closely related to the person that's been murdering people on my territory and completely ruining the sex trade on Bourbon Street, which accounts for 37.2% of its total revenue. So it's really fucking pissing me off. But if I have to bet anything, I wouldn't be surprised if they were attached to the Sabbat. Those dumb fucks don't know what they're doing half the time. But once we take care of them, we can go back to life as usual.
Alrighty, let's transition to everyone meeting up at the bar.
Ophelia's just goes to the bartender. Is like, and it's like, everyone come over here. We're gonna need the red menu, and they'll be coming up to my room.
You got it.
All right, everybody, order what you want. I'm paying. Order what you want. I'm paying. I'll go get my place set up. I gotta pull out the futons. Oh, so Ophelia, and then Ophelia goes upstairs.
Sure thing.
Delightful.
Absolutely delightful.
Oh yeah, don't give average Joe with anything with too much alcohol. The tall motherfucker doesn't deserve it.
What the
Damn.
fuck did I do?
I haven't even been around long enough to know what happened, and I know that isn't true.
Has Jade met Averjoe?
No, average
once?
Joe is just here.
Yeah, just once, I think.
Yeah, once, and, dancing?
Yes.
Averjoe technically didn't go up on the dance floor that time, though I'm not opposed to it anytime soon. Averjoe walked in with Sylvia and wearing a nice vest under a cloak with nice orange fire-like blooms embroidered and flowers embroidered onto it as he walks in. Last time I did anything, it was helpful, I thought. maybe. Though I might be misremembering.
Lena, if you're trying to speak, you're muted.
Ophelia just isn't a fan
Not
of
trying to
Average Joe.
speak.
Uh-oh.
Sylvia's dissociating right now.
I
No.
Until Marcus gets here.
think everyone is here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone's here.
Marcus, welcome,
Okay.
my friend. How are you doing? And who is
Sylvia
this?
pulls out her phone and holds up the silver alert and goes over to Marcus and says, Marcus, did you have anything to do with this?
I plead the fifth. We will talk about it later. There's too many people here.
Are you sure you don't want to enhance the plot?
Casual fourth wall breaking, it's fine.
No, what I want is a top shelf wine bottle because I am hungry.
I got some blood butter in the van if you want some.
Blood butter? What?
Sorry?
Some blood
Average
butter.
Joe, what did you just say?
It's blood
Motherfucker
butter.
said blood
Have you
butter.
never had any?
It sounds like something that Spider would just say out of nowhere.
It does,
I
but it
am-
also sounds like something that I would actually try and make.
Ew.
I'm very curious
Actually,
now.
Ophelia would
Averjoe.
love this.
Averjoe, you not only did you have my curiosity, you now have my attention. Please, would you mind getting some? I need to try this.
Absolutely.
Does
He
that mean I
skipped
can
out.
make toast?
He skips out and then skips back in with a little baggie of well, it does look crystalline in nature. It does look a little bit like something that is crystallized but also could be spread on something. It was an invention by one of my friends, Fat Cat, as I call him. Interesting stuff. It can also be used like cocaine as well if you sniff it, but it
Oh.
makes for beautiful toast.
Oh, so it can be used on toast.
Yes. You can also
My-
torch it, and it's like if you put it in a bong, it's not like weed, but it's something similar.
Okay.
It's like 3 in 1.
Average
Depends on what you do with it. Do you sniff
more
it?
and
Do you
more of
spread
my
it?
best
Or do you
friend.
burn it?
You become more and more my best friend as we meet.
You are delightful.
A single blood tear runs down his cheek. Thank you.
You see, Marcus actually does the cocaine like taste test where he like puts it in his gums. Like,
Fuck.
you know that
Okay.
actually-
How did I don't you know what? Alright.
Okay, Fox, send me exactly what either the detriment or enhancement is, or just make up something on the spot.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, this was complete improv. I had it in mind a little bit earlier. I mean,
+1, -1.
I would say +1 to awareness, -1 to. Let me say +1 to awareness, -1 to etiquette.
Cool.
Delightful.
That was
Had
just
to
off the top of
taste.
my dome.
Had to try it.
Jade is just
Alright.
kind of like just hands over her mouth, just like, oh, okay, we're just doing that. All right, we don't know where that's been.
It's
I
been in my
trust
car
Average
for
Joe.
3 weeks. Wait, no.
3 weeks.
Sorry, 3 hours. I forget.
Okay.
Time's kind of wibbly wobbly.
Time's a soup.
Time is a soup, and it is delicious and terrifying.
Okay.
I think that Jade would have noticed the tattoo on Marcus's arm with a date and Average Joe's name on it. Like just over the time that we've
She's just looking at it and she's just like, Marcus? Marcus, what is that?
Marcus pauses for a second and then places his hand on Jade and is like, There's going to be a time when my mind is going to start slipping away from me, and I do not
Fair.
wish to forget any of my friends.
Oh. That's really sweet. But I think it's gonna be hard to forget Average Joe. He's kind of a spectacle.
Why, thank you. Your compliments look wonderful on me.
They decorate you like diamonds.
Hey, Dick Nips!
Oh,
Get
Jesus.
drinks already! Get drinks already and get up here! Jesus,
Yeah,
it's hard enough trying to convince Molly to stay in Molly, no!
What?
Apparently, there's a party happening upstairs. All right.
Oh, party time! Hell yeah.
I'll
Sylvia,
grab
you
the
want to go
bottle.
party and also
You
figure out
guys
something new?
head upstairs.
All right. Yes, enough faffing about. Let's
But I love
let's
faffing.
get upstairs. So everyone grabs their respective drinks and they gather in Ophelia's living room. Molly is
set up.
yeah. Molly is burritoed on one of them. So Sylvia, if you wanted to talk to Marcus, now's the time to do so.
Marcus,
Yes.
what were you going to tell me? That you couldn't stay downstairs?
I made a deal with Xavier. I kept up my end of the deal, which was to bring our friend to the shop. What has happened after, I do not know. All I know is that he is there. Last time I saw him.
And as far as I know, Xavier's never really broken a promise with me. So I think living is like a 98% surety.
So you didn't kill him?
No. We kept our promise to you.
And you don't know where he is now?
I do not.
I never know.
Okay. I give up. Are we gonna like solve this disappearance, or are we just gonna like forget about it? I mean, I don't know.
Speaking of, there is a new update to the case. Turns out, an unmarked, nondescript van was seen driving up the same street as Justin, the person who was kidnapped, before both disappear from security cameras.
I don't know about you, but I usually just forget about it.
If you'll remember, Rhys, Ophelia, and Alistair, there was that van that was circling the church.
Oh yeah.
I know I wasn't driving a van that night, so I know that was not me.
It just means that some people are spying on us. Oh, speaking of, hang on, let me go get my fax machine out of the closet. Let's see.
Who the fuck uses fax machines anymore?
Man,
Ophelia
look at
just
this
starts
fossil.
tossing stuff like out of her closet, and it's just like knife in the wall, axe on the floor, cyclone, joga, maximum drive, and just
I
here
feel
we
like
go.
we should be ducking at some of these.
Yeah, everyone makes Dex Athletics.
Averjoe grabs the axe. Ooh, shiny.
Just chucking stuff out and just there we
It's like
go. And she
plugging in.
By the way, where's
in.
Rhys? She's like, by the way, where's Rhys?
I thought he was here.
Technically, Rhys has not been involved in any of these.
Rise,
Rise.
I would have came and knocked on the door, like, hey, we're all meeting up. You want to come on? Like, I would have gotten you.
Okay.
Okay, so
No
Rise
way I'm leaving you
freezes
home
into
alone.
existence.
so Ophelia plugs in the fax machine. It's like, there's only one real problem with this fax machine is that it only accepts inward transmissions, but it hasn't been used in a long time. Oh, good, it's working.
It's like beep 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 beep. Bzzz.
Alright, and okay, Alistair, Alistair, you're one of those book smart nerd people that actually went to school and got an education. Fucking read this. See if you can figure out what this means.
As before, it is a passage from the Bible, Revelations 1:18. I am he who lives and was dead, and behold, I am alive forevermore, and I have the keys of hell and of death. This was... Okay, yeah.
Ophelia does not take any blood bar, and yes, Ophelia is basically the equivalent of an uneducated country bumpkin because she grew up during the Depression as a black woman, so she literally has like no education, no formal education, I should say.
Rhys is gonna kind of like lean over closer to Alistair to read over his shoulder. What exactly does it say?
And it's a passage from one of those crazy people books. I think it's a passage from one of those crazy people books, like
The Bible?
My Hero Academia.
I
Don't you fucking talk shit about My Hero Academia. That's a great story.
Yes, but it's also fiction, just like the Bible.
Ah,
Because
Revelations.
this is from the Bible.
There is some context attached to the letter.
Yes.
I mean, back in
from
biblical times, it was quite
newspaper.
fun to live.
Yeah. Code from it says code from newspaper letter.
Ophelia, what does newspaper letter mean?
I sent Owl some clippings of from the newspaper about the person that's been murdering people on my territory.
The like Jack the Ripper kind of guy?
That weird fucker dude. The person who's basically taking 32.5% of money out of my pocket and out of Madam Whisper's pocket.
Ah.
Huh.
Well, you should be able to decode this since you two.
Oh, it was already
you know...
decoded.
Oh shit, I'm stupid.
Yeah, Owl already decoded this. Listen, there's a reason Owl and I worked so well together. Owl is just a, Owl is just as frail as Molly was before she drank my blood. Probably more so. But she's stupidly smart. I, however, dropped out of the first grade, but I can punch a hole in a building.
I'm just stupid.
We know.
I'm just old.
We don't care.
Be nice, Ophelia.
Ophelia.
Anyway, what does that have to do with the Bible?
These serial killer types are always up in there. Oh, I'm sending a message, or I like to hide clues and whatnot. Because if there's one thing that these fuckers like is like the challenge. If they could just it's easy to murder people without getting caught. Hell, I do it all the time. But some people live for the publicity of it, and people like him typically flourish on that publicity. But over time, it becomes harder and harder for them to keep it on the down low, and thus becomes easier and easier for people to find them, thus adding to the exhilaration.
Hey, Alistair, give me a intelligence and occult roll.
Intelligence and occult? Let me check my...
I'm gonna say difficulty of 2 for this.
Molly, do you want some juice?
Yes, it's too hot. Can you untie me?
No.
Please.
Molly, you're the one who refused to put on any clothes, so you get to be burritoed.
Oh
Can
yeah,
you
by
at
the way,
least
here,
throw
Molly.
me in the room to change?
3 successes.
3.
Ophelia
Out of
takes the
okay.
burrito and flings it into the bathroom. Just
All
Yeah, I got
right.
3 successes. Can I do a reroll?
Yeah, you can re-roll up to 3 if you spend a point of willpower.
Yep.
Superficial willpower.
Yep, I'll do that. Okay.
I'll mark it.
reroll. Thank you. Still 3 successes.
All right. So you remember the passage that you found at the church about the Dark Father, how it was to help instead of fight. And you're looking at this passage now, and you're noticing some odd similarities. I am he who lives and was dead. I am alive forevermore. You
This is a
notice Yep.
This is a passage about resurrection.
ah. So somebody's coming. So somebody's coming back from the dead. Ophelia's pouring everyone drinks.
Back from the
Yay, necromancy.
I haven't seen somebody raised from the dead since Jesus.
Considering
How old
that
are
this...
you?
I'm not even okay. First off, I'm not even sure if Average Joe knows how old he is.
That is a
Fair.
solid answer.
Wait, above board, if he was around that time, wouldn't that make him a Methuselah?
Above board.
I will neither confirm nor deny.
We don't trust anything Average Joe says because Average Joe is literally insane.
I can
Average Joe
answer
is a
that above
creature.
board, but I'll recant for now.
He's just a little guy. Don't worry about it. He's just a little guy.
Man is 7 foot tall.
He's
That's
a
little
little
guy.
guy.
Over here
Okay.
looking like a watch a dementia patient like kit with like all of his like stuff on him.
What I will
All right.
say in character is that Averjoe looks over. I've been around for a while. The only thing I can really remember is something, a babbling brook, babble, bubble, something about a babble. But I digress.
Okay, Kinger. Anyways, resurrection.
Hang on, let me have a look at that passage that we found.
Yeah,
Alistair grabs the fragment that he recovered and starts comparing the two side by side.
You can make another roll if you would like.
Alright, is that still intelligence and occult?
Yep.
Difficulty?
Still 2.
Okay.
Well, I hope that we find an answer. I hope we find an Average Joe. If you touch anything in my apartment, I will personally rip your limbs off.
You have so much hostility from me, and it feels so unwarranted, though it might just be me.
A little bit better this time, 4 successes.
Nice.
With the knowledge that you look now, as you look again at this passage, that similarity, you don't know if this was perhaps the writer's true intention. I am he who lives and was dead, and behold, I am alive forevermore. It's talking about immortality. He who is the person who is speaking in the passage lives again after death. Much like all of you. You will be alive forevermore. And this passage to assist the Dark Father, it seems like the two are linked. Could this killer also be linked to the Sabbat?
So, what'd you find?
If what I'm deducing from this is true, we may be in trouble.
Oh, why does everyone keep saying that?
This passage and this fragment from the Chronicle of Secrets is talking about immortality. You said
Yes.
you said there was someone going around now committing murders, and this is what you received.
Nah, that's not less received, more so what we found at some of the sites and whatnot. Helps when you got a police buddy. They let you look at shit.
Then we may be in trouble.
Stop
I
being
have
cryptic.
I have a feeling this is linked to the Sabbat.
Oh, that makes things easier. Two birds with one stone. We get rid of the Sabbat, we get rid of this fuckhole who keeps messing up business. Then I can go back to relaxing.
So, I'm a little bit out of the loop. The Sabbat?
Think of Sabbat like the emo one, the wannabe emo kids in high school who really, really wanted to do bad things, but instead they got bullied, and instead of just dealing with it, coming up, being the better person, they went to Dad's secret locker and got revenge.
Oh.
Oh God.
Not a pretty picture.
But most of them are just all bark, no bite. I don't see why you're so worried about it, Alistair.
I feel like the metaphor of the gun locker should warrant concern.
At least a little bit coming from you.
Kinda the people
I've been
who want to kill us
shot
all.
before. I've been shot before. That means nothing.
Ophelia, remember what Prince Hélène mentioned?
Put the
About
gator outside.
No.
I'm.
Ooh, crocodile.
Gator?
No, the antediluvians. Eve.
Oh.
Tell me again exactly. I don't pay attention. Again, I don't really pay attention to that stuff. I came all the way to New Orleans to ignore all of that froofy comedy and vampire bullshit. Bye, Lena.
Bye. You guys have a great night.
Bye, we'll miss you.
Had so much fun.
Yeah,
I'll see you all again soon. I love you, sis.
See you next week.
Love you too.
Don't
See you
do
then.
anything dumb.
Peace
Okay.
be with you, and
Peace
stay
out,
forever hungry.
bros.
Anyways.
Moving forward.
Anybody else hear boss music?
Yeah. That's alright. Anyways, continue with what you were saying.
Prince Hélène mentioned a person by the name of Eve.
Eve Sinclair.
Yes. Who defected to the Sabbat and is leading the cells, allegedly.
Well, then we just rip her head off, put it on a pike, and we're good.
I don't think it's gonna be that simple.
We also don't know if she's in New Orleans. Apparently, the prince said that if she stepped foot in New Orleans, they would know, because it wasn't just that she defected. They kicked her out.
Oh.
Well, as long as we don't have to go to Europe.
Ugh. Yuck.
Especially not Italy. Especially not
Italy's not
Italy.
that bad.
Fuck Italy in particular.
I thought Italy was a lovely country.
They won't
I
let me
had
back.
so much fun in Italy.
I'm not allowed back.
And you know what? That
Where the
doesn't
fat
surprise
cat
me.
is from.
What if all these things are connected?
I thought that was pretty evident that they were all connected.
Yeah.
What I'm most worried about, and Rhys will kind of reach over, he's leaning close to Alistair, pointing over at the Dark Father, is that the gun locker, in your lovely metaphor, is housing, the devil.
The devil. So?
You know, the devil from the Bible.
Exactly.
One of these things is all like the others.
As much as I would like to go into a whole lecture about how that's not the case with that, let's just focus on this.
Okay.
You do have a point, Rhys. I feel like we need to find out more about this cell. We need to
find out more.
Sylvia pipes up again. More importantly, Marcus, I don't believe a word that you're fucking saying. Like, no way you didn't kill that dude.
Oh, cool.
Why?
You killed someone too?
Jade
No,
looks
I
over and is
didn't.
just like, hey, Sylvia. Shut the
I'm
fuck
sorry.
up.
Excuse me.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
Look.
You're accusing him of something he clearly said he did not do.
Well, how do we know?
Because he doesn't lie.
Rhys will kind
Like,
of step
not-
in between the two. Don't forget, he was alive after Marcus and Averjoe left, and before the van. See? Look, Sylvia.
Well, then why don't we go talk to that creepy dude? Or you go talk to that creepy dude with the fucking, I don't know, blood faucets. That shit freaked me out. I'm not going back there.
Blood faucets? Glances at Marcus.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, you guys
Hey.
want to go visit Zuzu?
Wait, hold on. There's something else on this letter.
Oh, delightful.
Oh, cool. What does it say? Is it something from Owl?
Enlighten the mystery.
Who calls you Pulpetta?
Are you talking to Ophelia?
Well, this is clearly in
Yes.
the letter that was sent to you.
Is that what I think it is?
Who calls you Meatball?
Oh, that's
With that, that's where we're going to end the session tonight.
yeah.
Oh.
Who calls you meatball?
XD.